Hey. Hey lil' mama, would you like to be my sunshine? Nigga, touch my game, we gon' turn this shit to Columbine. Ice on my neck, cost me 10 times.
Hi guys, welcome back to another episode. This is episode 2 of the Spitfire Restoration. So I have done a little bit more since the other day when I was doing a video. As you can tell, I've got the filming a bit better this time, hopefully. So as you can see, I've removed the bonnet and the front hood flip. I had someone to come down and give me a lift for that. Pretty easy. So obviously now I can get into the engine bay a bit better when I've got stuff coming. I've placed an order. I've got spark plugs, fuel filter, oil filter coming, and the plane at mains down. Also, yeah, 7 new plugs. So I'm going to put them in, and I'm going to try and get it. I've got an old school mechanic. He's quite old. One of the old. He was a rally mechanic for Mercedes back in the day. So should be interesting. So we're just going to get it fired up, make sure it's running, and then I'm on with the next stage. Then when she starts disconnecting stuff from the actual tub, like things like the brakes, clutch, handbrake, take the pedals out, steering wheel, all the electrics. I've got a Haynes manual coming as well, because the old manual I've got there on top of there, it is good. It does show and list parts really well. It doesn't really give you any guidance on how and what. So I've got the Haynes coming. I'm alright with spanners, but I ain't no mechanic, you know, I'm a shopkeeper. But I'm doing my best. So let me just spin you around, guys. 1 second. Right, so maybe this is a better angle for you to see. So obviously, like I said, the bonnet's off. If you've not looked down this properly, as you can see, I've got a little oil cooler on front. This is a thermostatic Kenlo thermostatic controlled electric fan. Popped in a bit more power, I believe. Tired looking ram air filter, but I'm sure I can sort that out. So yeah, the next stage will be, you know, things like this to be coming off. I'm not sure if I have to be removing these or not. This is what I need the manual for, really. So I could disconnect my electronic points. Obviously the ground there. This will need, not sure, does that stay on? This is what I need to know, you see. I'm not sure what engine. I know I've got to take certain things off, so this will be removed. Just trying to know, I think, really. So I'm still trying to locate these rear chassis tub frame mounts. I believe this speaker panel here that's been put in, I need to get that out, take these screws out so I can remove this plastic windbreaker thing. One of the screws over there in the corner is actually, it's been put in a mess, so it needs to be taken out. I've got some screw extractors to do that with my drill today. Hopefully get this speaker panel out as well, and then I should be able to locate these the last couple of chassis bolts. Let me need my torch. So, yeah, guys, let me put it this way. So, can you see that all right? A bit of focus on it. Okay, so these, no problems, I know where they are. I've located these. Not too sure about these two ones here yet, and these are the ones that I'm trying to find now, which I think are behind that panel in there that I showed you, because in the boot with the fuel tank out, they're nowhere to be seen, you know. That's how it is at the moment. So once I've located these, I've got a couple of old school mechanics I could talk to, but this is why I got the Haynes manual. It should direct me through properly. So my next mission now is I still need to, crawl space is a bit limited underneath, so I could do with taking the axle stands up a bit higher, move them up so I can have a bit more crawl space underneath. And like I said, it's just waiting for parts now, so the point is to be taking out all the wiring and things when I want to try and get it running. I could be taking out these chassis bolts though and get that ready, so that's why I'm trying to locate everything to get it to the point where I can remove it, but I can still run it. I could drop the oil out, but I'm just waiting for things to turn up now. So there's other jobs I can be doing. I've got my petrol tank to clean out. That's got some sludge and crap in the bottom, so that wants a good swill out and drying out. So I'll be doing that today. I have the boot lid off as well, so I'm going to be taking off, popping off all the badges, the door handle and stuff, making sure it's ready for the next stage, which will be rust treating and getting it treated and ready. And you know, I could be setting into some of this tub as well with some rust treatments on as well, just converting it. I don't know how easy it is to get back off though when you come down to doing the body work, but you know, I may as well get some on here, or some primer or something. Things are moving quick, so we'll have to wait and see how much time I've got. So I'll give you another update when I'm doing some other bits and bobs. Like I said, there's not much for me to do on here at the moment other than find and locate these bolts, so I'm going to crack on and do that. And yeah, see you soon guys, bye. Right, here's another part of what I'm doing guys. I've just swilled the tank out, got it all the bits of crap from outside, run the inside of it out. There was quite a bit of stuff in there, and I feel I'll be doing it a couple more times yet. I've been using some old petrol and putting it back in an old barrel, but I've been getting lots of flakes and stuff out of there as well, so the rattles are getting less and less, so I'll just keep doing it until there's hardly any rattles or nothing at all, and then when I put it back in the car it should settle down. So while I've got the tank out, as you can see, there's a bit of surface rust here and there on it. Other than that though, it's pretty good condition, so I'm going to give it some of this rust converter for all the treatment of rust on metal surfaces. So this is quite good stuff. You know, I think this bottle here was about 20 quid. Goes quite a long way, you know, so you just give it a good shake and away you pop. So you don't really, I'll give it a second, I'll get some in my tub here and I'll start painting some on so you can have a look, and then I'll show you the end product at the end of it as well. Alright, peace out. Right guys, it's just starting to drip a little bit with rain, but and you see, so you get some of this on here. I've shook it all up and we just go straight onto, I'm not even going to bother wire brushing it because it converts it, so I'm just going to make sure I get it on nice and even. Should go quite a long way, I believe. I've got to be quick because it's starting to rain as well, so I'll have to take this inside shortly. This is why I'm only doing just the top bit now, just to get some on, so I can show you what I'm on with. Get some down in them, get down in there just in case there's any in there as well, in them little gaps. And the idea with doing this is so it gives me a nice converted rust surface, and I'm just going to paint it with some black metal paint and bring it all back up looking nice. There's some stuff I can be doing whilst I'm waiting for bits. Feels like the rain stopped a little bit. No, it's still spitting. But so this is the process guys. You can see what I'm doing. I'm just smashing this rust converter onto the rust and it'll convert it for me nicely. So it's a bit of loads of mixed up videos just smashed in together this as I do it, because obviously different time zones, different things when stuff's happening, so and I'm doing just a few hours a day. I don't want to get overwhelmed by the project, so just doing small bits in increment really, and I'm documenting it, so it keeps me busy. Get in there, get it worked in, that's nice. So even if there's rust there or not, I'm just going straight over the top of it, and it is classed as an undercoat. You know, it's quite expensive undercoat, but as you see, it does go quite a long way. it's eased off a bit spitting now. Yeah, so that's the basic gist of it, guys. You see it's gone blue now, it's converting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some more in there and get it done before it starts absolutely chucking it down. There's the clouds, look. So let's get on with it, eh? Right, next update for you guys. So as of yesterday, I'd obviously done the rust treatment, rust converting on this tank, and now I'm in the process of painting it with black metal paint. As you can see, I've just got a little bit left to do, so I thought I'd share this with you as we're doing it. There's people looking in my shop. Right, let's go. So I'm undecided yet whether to do a second coat on this or not. First coat on the other side is looking really good, and I'll show you when it's done, of course. Sorry for the shoddy camera work, guys. I'm one-handed whilst painting. It's just, this is one of the jobs then that can be checked off the list. I've got some parts being delivered today, so I don't really want to be in my garage and miss my deliveries. So it's stuff I need to be progressing on with so I can get the motor running. I'll take the body off. So. Painting skills, guys. Bit of a dent now. Right guys, so is that done? Another job I've got today we'll be doing, I'll show you later, but my boot lid has got corrosion on the inside lips, all the way around on the inside, so I'm going to attack that with a drill with a wire brush on and give it the same treatment, which is rust converter, and I don't think I'll hit it with the black paint though. I think I've got some green coming at some point, so I'll use that. As long as I convert it though, it'll be fine for now. Right, anyway guys, till the next update. So hi guys, welcome. There's my dog there, look. So just to give you a bit of an update really, so I'm trying to catch up from where the last time I was doing some stuff on the car. So as you can see, I have got the petrol tank all rust treated and painted now, so this is all done and looking nice and sorted. So I've just got to do another quick flush on it because there's a few little things rattling around and inside it still, so not as many as there was. What else have I done? So I've started stripping down my Le Mans style front end and took off the I took off the covers. Give them a wash. There was a lot of moss and stuff and cobwebs that had ingressed in here, so I managed to clean all them out and get them sorted. As you can see, I've done both sides, made sure clean the headlights and things like that. But I need to be doing this, I need to be spinning it around. I wonder if I can show you. So can you see there? So all the paint in here needs to be scraped off, so that's another job for me to be doing whilst I'm waiting for delivery still. So but yeah, that's all good to go. My boot, now it had quite a lot of rust on the inside of it. It's all down the can you see in here? So I've ground it all down, took all the loose flake off and stuff like that, give it a good wire brush with the drill, and that's now been rust treated, rust converted. So my plan is in the future to actually go to a fiberglass boot and just reuse my frame, my badges and my handle, and so I don't have to worry about corrosion then, and then I'll most probably resell this on as a treated usable part for somebody else who wants a Mark III bonnet, and I can claw some money back. I'll be doing the same with the doors as well. I found a place on online. Let me just flip this round so you can see me. 1 minute. Right guys, I'm back again, so now you can see me, look. So I found a place online that's actually they made they do the I can't speak, the fiberglass Le Mans style bonnet as well there, so they're still the same price of £420, so this is in really good condition, so I'm quite happy with that. And there's the one with the flared arches, and it's got the extra of the light covers as well, so it makes it a little bit more special than just the standard sort of Le Mans one. So I found a place for fiberglass boot. They do fiberglass doors as well, which are like a complete thing. So they'll take all the gubbins, the handles, the window winder, the door handle, everything like that. So they're a direct replacement. So they'll be something I'll be doing in the future as well. But it's not important at the moment. So I'm progressing on with to the point where I need a lift now. I need somebody else to be on the other side of these bolts so I can get the tub off, and I need to be taking the wiring out as well. I'm not going to bother now. From the last video you see I got combustion, so I'm just going to crack on and get the body to come off. I was going to try and get it running, but I've been waiting for these spark plugs to be coming for ages, and I don't know where they are, and I'm having a lot of difficulties with deliveries anyway at the moment. I waited in all day yesterday for delivery. He came and said I signed for it and I hadn't, so I'm now waiting again to meet him to see where he's delivered my parcel to, and it's 32 kilos, so it's not a light thing. So other news I could bring you up to date with. So before I actually covering that up, before I sign off and make this video, I have an announcement to make. I've got a firm on board. I managed where I bought all the body panels from. I asked them to see if they'd be interested to come on board and be like a part of the channel for a bit, and so, and in return, you know, they're going to get some nice social media publicity from it, from my Facebook group, which is Historic Custom Cars, and also a couple of YouTube channels which this will be going on. So the company's called the Rimmer Brothers, and it's rimmerbrothers.com, and basically what they do is they do everything for the English classic car industry. So you've got MG parts, Rover parts, Land Rover, Range Rover, Jaguar, Triumph, all of the ones and stuff like that. So if you need anything for your car, like I have, you know, I needed a complete new floor, so I've had to order, as you can tell, 2 new floors, 2 sets of sills, inner, outer and strengthening end caps, the boot floor, the rear boot valance, the rear inner ring, bottom quarter repair panels, the rear right hand side outer wing, bottom wing repair panel. So it came to quite a significant amount. So you know, I got a little bit of a discount. They give me a promo code which is spot on, so this is why I'm giving them back in return. So you should see the logo and all the information at the start of the videos, but also in the bottom of the screen as well, if I've got it correctly done. So I'd love to hear your feedback, guys, on where I'm at the moment. If you've got any advice, especially for me, for what the protocol is for taking this tub off, I'm playing it by luck, basically. I got myself a Haynes manual and it just gave me the locations of the bolts, which is a bit of a start. But anything help with advice with obviously I've got to get the clutch slave off and all this sort of stuff. So if you've any suggestions, if you've done it, or you've any links you can send me to, or a checklist, that'd be much appreciated, guys. So I'll catch you in the future, and don't forget to check out rimmerbrothers.com. Thanks, guys. Bye. Hello, guys. Welcome back to my channel, and just bringing you up to date where I'm on with at the moment. Okay, so I have drained the clutch and the brake cylinders. I have removed the front, if you see it in there, front chassis bolt out of there. I have cut the one off from inside in the footwell, done the same on the other side, but that bolt came out, so both bolts came out on there, not a problem. Both bolts came out of the cross member, no problems. I'm just about to take the roof off, as you can see. So I can lift the roof off and then remove the speaker board section, and then I can have a look where the other back 4 bolts are hiding, and then we're almost ready to remove the tub. Then I've just got to get inside and make sure that, so I'm going to take pictures of all this, make pictures of all my wiring. I'm going to label all my wiring up, remove it, all my wiring's going with my tub, so I'm disconnecting it from the engine side, and hopefully it should just all go as one, because none of this needs any work, it's all on the inside. Yeah, so that's where I'm up to at the moment. I'm going to take the roof off and I'll give you an update once I've done that, guys. Anyway, right, okay guys, so here's another update. So I have got the roof off. I have now got all the other bolts out. Let me show you where they were. There were one there and one there on the other side, and these bits here They took a bit of time. They were covered in like a mastic, so it took me a bit of time to spot them and work out where they were. But I pinged them out and I found them out, so they've come out all right. So that's all my chassis bolts off now. So this, in theory, in theory, I don't know. I'll have to have a look. There's something, but it's something else holding it on. But it should, in theory, actually want to start coming off now, which should be fun. I maybe have to lower it down, put it on jack stands on bits of wood, and then lower the other one down off the chassis and see if it separates that way. But I've got other stuff to do yet. So the fuel line needs to come out. That comes out when you lift out. The wiring, like I said, is going to be staying in. I've got the steering column to remove, the brake pedal, accelerator and clutch pedal to remove, handbrake cable to release and take off, clutch line and cylinder taken off, and all these unclipped and freed off. All the wiring labelled up, or anything that's tagged back to into the loom itself. I'm just hoping there's a lot of it's going to be plugged up and joined, so you know, as you can see down in here, it's into the loom here. There we go. So it follows down here. So there's things like this. So I'm hoping these will just, there you can see things. I'm hoping there's going to be stuff that just disconnects, and then I can literally just, all this will come off. Obviously I have to take this hose off, move this hose over here. Anything that's attached to the body itself. The earth cables underneath, and then I put the roof back on, close the doors, lock the doors, and then once I know it's all ready to rock and roll, this should be able to lift off then and go for welding with the guy. So thanks to Rimmer Brothers, I've got all my panels there on the way to me this week, and it should be all good. I've spoken to the guys who are going to be painting it as well, so all good news, all good news. So once I've got this body off, I'll be then addressing the chassis and maybe looking into repainting and readdressing all these. I've got heat-proof paint as well coming to do the inside of my fiberglass bonnet and everything like that. So I'm at the moment where I'm sort of at an impasse really now. Well, I could do more, but I've been at it for a good few hours, so I'm going to go and chill, leave it for another day, have a ponder about it, and then start getting ready to disconnect the wiring and the lines and stuff like that. Alright guys, peace out. I'm going to go and edit the video, so hopefully this all goes on. And like I said, massive thanks and shout out to the guys who've come on board with my channel, which is the rimmerbrothers.com, for all your classic British car motoring needs and parts. Thank you.